Hello everyone, I'm Val and welcome back to another video. So it has been a little while since my last upload, and that is because I have been feeling really sick. I got my period and that just spiraled into a whole week of sickness and not feeling good. I had really bad cramps and I were so tired. I just couldn't do anything. I didn't really go to the gym either because I'm feeling so tired and sick and that stuff. So yeah, and that's kind of bad because I've been on such a roll with the gym lately and I have been doing really well. So I am a bit sad that I didn't go to the gym that much this week. But you know, that happens, and sometimes you just gotta take a step back and focus on your health and recover and that stuff. So yeah, my boyfriend had been really nice to me this week and giving me lots of snacks, and we have taken some walks and doing some chill stuff like watching movies and that stuff. And yeah, just been doing some self-care stuff, I guess, and yeah, been taking care of each other. And yeah, but you know, that's life sometimes. So yeah, that is why there haven't been that many uploads this week, so this will be the only video this week. But yeah, I am feeling better and I am back, so I am really excited to keep going and to release all of the videos next week as planned. So yeah, rival stars were racing on Monday and startable on Wednesday and another speed build on Friday next week. That is the plan and it should be fine. So yeah, while we are talking about Star Stable though, I just wanted to talk about something because they released a main story quest this week, and I kind of don't want to film the main story quest because one, it's spoilers if you haven't done the previous quests, and two, it's something that I would like to do in private. You know, I would just like to play it in my own time and take my time and not stress over it and experience it on my own, take some pictures and that stuff. So yeah, I won't be doing any main quest on my channel, and I'm sorry if that disappoints some of you, but that's just how I want it and it's my channel. So yeah, I hope you understand. And yeah, but I have so many ideas for upcoming Sims builds and I am so happy. And now we are going into fall, and I love fall, it's my favorite season. So yeah, I got lots of cottages and fall builds planned, so I'm really excited about that, and I hope that you also are excited about that. So yeah, should we maybe do a little story time while we're here, maybe? Because I worked Monday this week, and the only time I worked this week because I've been sick. And so yeah, it was a great start to the shift because I worked the evening shift, which is 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So yeah, so I had a good start. I only had 4 patients to start off with, and everything was fine, and it was really nice and slow and that stuff. So yeah, so I just go and check out all of my patients and say hi and say who I am, because there are lots of people that comes and goes during the day. So yeah, and I just want to meet them and see how they are doing and get a face on the person, you know. So there were a new patient that came earlier that morning. He seemed fine when I said hi to him. He was a bit cold, but he didn't have a fever. So yeah, it was fine. But later that day I went to that new patient, and I gave him dinner. And when I walked in there, the bathroom door were wide open. He was in the bathroom and he was throwing up in the toilet. And excuse me if you don't like to hear about blood, poop and vomit, me and my colleagues just like talk about that every day at our meal breaks. It's just like you don't have a filter when you're a nurse, you know. So yeah, but maybe that's a little trigger warning if you can't stand that stuff. But yeah, so I just put his food down at his bedside table, and then I go check on him in the bathroom, and I see puke in the toilet, and I also see like poop, but it's really like soft, and it was pitch black, like so black poop can get. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's like some blood in there or something. Yeah, because that happens. And this patient was in the hospital and were treated for pneumonia, but the doctors were like, it doesn't really look like a pneumonia, and the test doesn't really like confirm it. So yeah, he was a little bit of a mystery. And before the doctors went home for the day, they said like, yeah, if he like have some stomach issues, you need to like act quickly, because they suspected something. So yeah, so while I was checking the toilet, looking at his poop and his puke, the patient, he moved back to the bed, and while he went back to the bed, he just fell to the floor. It wasn't like dramatic or something, he just like slowly slipped and laid down on the floor, so it wasn't like that traumatic or something. But I just called for my colleagues, and I got help to put him back in the bed, and I was like, yeah, he's feeling like really nauseous, and he's not doing that well. So I contacted the doctor, and he came and did an exam of the patient, and we did I assisted him with doing a rectal exam. And I don't know, this guy were really like disoriented. I don't really know, he was like with me, if you know what I mean, when I said hi to him at the beginning of my shift, but he wasn't really like getting what we were doing, because I asked him to lay on his side because the doctor was gonna do a rectal exam, and he was like not really like doing what we expected him to do, you know. So yeah, but that's a thing with infections that happens, you know. It's a little bit alarming, but like not too bad. So yeah, so the doctor is like, yeah, okay, take these feces sample, like poop samples, and give him an IV and give him these medications. And I was like, yes, I am on it, I am going. And yeah, so I go to my colleagues and ask them to take like the patient's heart rate and blood pressure and that stuff, and then I just go to I go to the room where I got all of the meds and that stuff, and I prepare all of the meds for him. And while I'm in there, my colleagues comes with like the result of all of these tests, like the heart rate and the blood pressure and yeah, all of that stuff, and it was really bad. The blood pressure was really low and the heart rate were really high, and that could be like a sepsis. You don't know really, but that's an indicator. So yeah, I was a bit worried when I got that back, so I hurried and gave the patients all of the medications. And then I called the doctor again and said like, yeah, maybe this is like kind of serious, and maybe we like need to move him to the ICU because he needs more care than we can give him. So yeah, and he was like, no, let's just take some more blood samples. And I was like, yeah, sure, but he's not really that fresh, you know. And so the doctor comes and we take some blood and send it down to lab. And when the results came, I contacted the doctor right away because it was really bad. Like it was so bad, and I was like, you really need to like give the nurses in ICU a heads up because this patient needs to go down there. And he was like, yeah, but maybe we should like do one final test. And I'm like, no, he really needs to go now, you know. These patients were crashing and I were so worried about him, and I was like, I can't do anymore, you need to like send him down. And eventually the doctor agreed and we sent him down to the ICU. And yeah, it was really nice to send him down there, because then I knew that he were going to get the care that he needed from them downstairs. So yeah. And I remember that my colleague, my nurse colleague, he called the doctor later that evening, and he had his hands full with the patient that I sent down to the ICU. So I'm really glad that he got there, because I just feel like he really needed it. And since I've been sick, I haven't really been working since Monday, so I don't know how it went for this this gentleman, but I'm really curious to see. Did he make it? Is he fine? Or did he pass away? And that's one of the things that it's hard when you're a nurse, because obviously you want to save all of your patients and that stuff, but it will never be your fault if the patient passes away, because you can only do as much as you do, you know. And I ran for 3 hours straight when this patient of mine just crashed. So yeah, I feel like I did everything I could, and I were really annoying the doctor, and was like, yeah, you need to come check on him, we need to send him to the ICU and that stuff. I put up a fight with him because yeah, I just had a bad gut feeling, you know. So yeah, I really hope that he make it and that he's okay, but I don't know. And it's hard sometimes to not know if the patient is okay or not. But yeah, it was such a stressful night, and because during the time that I took care of this patient while he crashed, I got 2 new patients assigned to me. So yeah, I just had such good co-workers, because they just took care of the 2 new patients that I got, and they were so kind and really helped me out a lot, because it was quite slow for everyone else except for me, because my patients were crashing. But yeah, I'm really grateful that they didn't have too much to do, and so grateful that they helped me. Yeah, you really need to help each other in this kind of job, you know. So yeah, I am so grateful. I had really good colleagues that night, and yeah, they really saved my sweaty little ass if you know what I mean. So yeah, I was so grateful, and I'm so curious. I really hope that he made it. I fought so hard for him, and I really want him to make it. But yeah, I'm not gonna blame myself if he didn't make it, because again, it's not my fault. I did what I could and that stuff. So yeah, yes. So that is the story that I had for you guys, and I'm sorry if you don't want to talk about poop, vomit and blood, but that's kind of the usual stuff that I talk about. Yeah, I feel so sorry for my boyfriend, because he gets to hear me talk about all of this stuff, and he's not the one that likes to talk about those stuff. And yeah, so sorry for him, but you know, that happens. Yeah, but while I were sick this week, I played this mobile game called Brexity. Have you guys played it? Because I am hooked. I am obsessed. And I have been playing it so much this week, it's crazy. So that's what I have been doing. And it's a new game, I think. I think it released pretty recently, at least. But yeah, so it's set in the future, and all of humanity lives on Mars because Earth is so polluted. And then you get the assignment to go back to Earth and restore it and build a city. And yeah, it's really cute, and I really like the game. And it's such a creative game too, because you can create your own blueprints and put your own houses in the town, and that's really nice. So yeah, I am so happy with my little city that I have been creating this week. So yeah, I really do recommend that game if you like that kind of stuff. So yeah, it is a hit for me, at least. So yeah, And I will also like to talk about something more, and that is the channel and all of you guys. And like, you guys have been subscribing like crazy this week. Like, I am so grateful. We are at this moment at 21 subs, and that is crazy for me because I never thought that it would go this well, you know. So I am so happy. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys because you have really made the joy of this channel, and you are the joy of this channel, and I'm so grateful. And some of my videos have gotten like 400 views, and that is crazy. Like, I would never think that so many of you would watch my videos, and I am so happy and so grateful, and I appreciate you so much. And the long-term goal of this channel is to reach like 1,000 subs because then I can start making money off my channel and do this part-time and do nursing part-time, and that would be like a dream come true for me. So yeah, I am so happy for all of the support from you guys and your likes and comments. And yeah, I am so happy. So I just want to say thank you because you're such a huge part of the channel. So yeah, um, it have also been like show jumping championship this week, and I have been watching it. I have been glued to the TV, and it went pretty well for the Swedish team, if I say so myself. I'm really proud of my fellow Swedes. It have been really fun to watch. I really like to watch show jumping. Have you been watching the show jumping? I'm curious because I've been playing quite a lot of horse games on my channel, and I am obviously into horses. So yeah, maybe you are too. But yeah, I just like to watch all of the pretty horses and watch them do the challenging courses, and yeah, it's really fun. But maybe we should like talk a little bit about the build before this video is over, you know. So you might have noticed that I had a shell already when I started this build, and that is because I built this in my free time because I played The Sims and I built this house for my Sims. And then I realized that this house was a bit too big for the lot, you know. And so I just saved it to my library and thought that I would do a speed build of it because I really like this house. It is so cute, and yeah, I'm obsessed. So yeah, that's why the shell were already made and the floor plan was already made. So yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't include that, but you know, that was already done. So yeah, and the family that I imagine would live here is like a family of 4. So there are 2 parents, and one of the parents like writing and is a writer and author, I think. And there are a lot of books in this house as well, so I think that really like supports the story of that. So yeah, and the other parent I think is a gardener because I had a garden in this house. And I think that both of the parents like horses, even though they don't work full-time with horses. So yeah, they got a couple of horses. And then they got a child, a teenager, who lives upstairs. I got a lot of privacy up there and their private bathroom, and yeah, I'm jealous. But I think that the teenager really likes horses and wants to like compete at a higher level, and yeah, wants to work with horses full-time. And then this family had a little surprise baby, so that's why I made a nursery downstairs. But I think that they are really happy about this surprise baby and they welcome it to the world so happy, and that the teenager really like to have a sibling and that they get along just fine. So yeah, but we're coming to an end of the video right now. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for all your love and support, and thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, I hope you will stick around and see what this channel has to offer. And yeah, I will see you in another video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Hello, I just thought that we would do a tour together this time because it's like a quite big lot. So yes. So this is the house, the finished product. I am very, very happy with it. It got like white siding and stone accents, and yeah, it is it's really cute. And we got a lot of landscaping, and this is just like the exterior, because here we got the barn and the little pasture with barrels and obstacles, so that's nice. And we got lots of like water and hay out here too, so that's really nice. And then we got like a little garden space here, really cute. I'm so happy with this build. And then like just some paths around the place. So if we start with the house, you enter here to a little small entryway, and then you got like a formal living room here, really cute. And then if you go here, we got the dining table and a kitchen, and we got a little computer study space with a bookshelf, and then like a more casual living room with a TV, and we got a bathroom in here as well. And if we go back here, we got another bathroom here. Lots of bathrooms in this house. And then we got like the master bedroom here. It's like blue and green, and yeah, I really like it. It's so cute. And then here we got a nursery with like green and yellow vibes, and I love this rug with the sheep. It's so cute. And yeah, I thought that it turned out really well. And if we go up, we got a little small landing space here with a piano and just some decorations and that stuff. And we got another bathroom with a bathtub up here, really pretty. And then we got a third bedroom up here as well. So yeah, I really like it. And then if we go downstairs again, we can find the back door here. And yeah, the porch is kind of decorated the same. And then we got a little garden space here, so your Sims can garden. And yeah, I think that's cute. And then we got the big pasture and the barn, which can house 3 horses. And we got a little nectar making stations and some storage for that, and some more hay and water in here. And yeah, this little saddle is so cute. And yeah, that is the build. So I hope that you liked it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.